Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey, folks, welcome to another episode of Borderland Sports Report. We had said we were going to do a follow-up to our, I guess it was probably beginning of district play.
Mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season on our predictions. And then we also want to take the time to put out the list for the Borderland All-Star Showcase as well. Because there's a lot of kids who we've sent messages to but don't have social media, and so we want to be able to make sure that they at least know they got nominated and give them the opportunity to register and be a part of that.
Yeah.
So we want to start with the predictions. Let's start with the predictions. So on the girls' side, let's start 4-3A. I think I picked Alpine, you picked Presidio. And we were both wrong. It's going to be Kermit. I think Kermit's going to end up winning that district from what it looks like. It's either going to be them or Presidio. Alpine is on the outside looking in. And then we get to 1-4A. I think we all picked Young Women's to win 1-4A, and we were all wrong. It's going to be Irving.
Yeah, Irvin's playing great.
Yes, Irving is 19-9, 6-1 in district play. Yeah, we had all picked Young Women's to win that. And then 2-4A, you and I picked Mountain View, and Mr. Parker picked Clint. And looks like Mountain View is going to run away. Well, no, Mountain View is 9-0, Riverside is 8-1. I think they both got one game left.
Yeah, Riverside, that's a little surprising, but yeah.
And then Clint was third at 4-5. So I think, and what I didn't look at was, I don't know if I think Mountain View and Riverside close out the season, regular season, I think.
Yeah, so we're looking at a co-district or a district.
Potential. Let me make sure now.
We're talking about girls, right?
Yes, we're talking girls.
Yeah.
Let me put up this schedule. Let me put up this schedule real quick. I want to say. Yes. No. Mountain View plays Riverside.
Last game.
Yes. They just beat Clint. So, yeah, they just beat Clint. So Mountain View and Riverside play last game. Winner takes all. Well, I guess if Mountain View wins it.
Be a tie, right?
No, if Mountain View wins it, they win it outright. If Riverside wins, it's a tie. It'd be co-district champions. And their last game, Mountain View won by 11, 39-28. And so we're going to see on that one.
Yeah, it'll be interesting for a sheriff district. We'll see if they end up playing playing an extra game to get it outright. But, yeah, I mean, Riverside's playing above expectations for sure. They lost a lot last year. To be in the conversation again is impressive.
Now, overall records, not that impressive. But district-wise, yeah.
Absolutely.
Then we get into 2-5A. Well, let's go 1-5A. 1-5A, you and I picked Burgess. Parker picked Chapin. Burgess has already locked up the district championship.
Yeah.
So nobody listen to Parker from now on. I'm just kidding. Then we get into 2-5A. We all picked Americas. Now, Americas did have
a hiccup there
with Bel Air, which was surprising, but it wasn't surprising because it was kind of like what we've been saying all year. If you can take care of the ball, you can beat them.
Yeah. That Bel Air team is talented. I mean, we talked about that the last time. They've got a lot of talent. Not a lot of depth, but they do have talent. And like you said, it was surprising, but at the same time, it wasn't.
Now, America's is 10-1. And I'm not mistaken, Hanks is 9-2. Another situation where Hanks can figure out a way to win. We got co-district champions.
Yeah.
Otherwise, America's wins outright.
America's playing at the last final game.
They play Hanks. America's and Hanks play final
So they
game.
can grab a share as well.
Yeah, so Hanks could grab a share of the title with a win. And they got the talent to do it.
Yeah, Hanks has really good guard play that they can stick around with it. So it'll be interesting to see.
They have the talent to do it, but can they? That pressure is like it's overwhelming sometimes, and if the guards get rattled, it's a long day.
Yeah.
Then we got Montwood, 1-6A, where you and I picked Montwood, Parker picked Franklin. Montwood won 1-6A outright, so
Yeah.
they've locked that up. So, Mr. Parker, you
Yeah, I know.
yeah, you was something else there, buddy. Then we get into the boys, where I think all of us had picked Presidio to win, and Presidio is 6-0 in district play. I think they've beaten Alpine both times. Both Alpine losses were to Presidio, so I think the chances are really well that they're going to win
Right.
4-3A. Then the same thing for 1-4A. We all picked Bowie, and Bowie's been, since they got into district play, Camacho's been a grown man
Tearing it
amongst
up,
boys.
man. Yeah.
He's been very impressive.
Yeah, he's probably averaging 23, 24 plus
Yeah.
since district play. So
Yeah, he's and it's funny because he's a throwback athlete.
yeah,
In every single, like, he plays multiple sports and is good in all of them. Like football, basketball, and baseball. And he's good in all of them. So kudos to him there. Then we got 2-4A, where you and I picked Mountain View. Parker picked Isleta. Mountain View is running away with that district right now. They're 6-1. And then they're followed by, now they just lost to San Elizario.
yeah, that's surprising. I saw that. Definitely a surprise, considering how they've been all year, and they've been tough even against some 5As, and yeah, that was a shock.
And San Elizario is 5-2 in district play, and so that's gonna come. I think that one's gonna come down to the wire.
Yeah,
Then we got 1-5A, where don't listen to me, where you and Parker picked Chapin and I picked Andrus. But I did caveat it. But I did pick Andrus. I did write down Andrus. But Chapin looks like they're going to win that. Well, they're going to win that district.
both of those games were dogfights, so it could have gone either way,
Yeah.
right? But obviously Andrus losing to Burgess early on didn't help the cause.
No.
that was a shock. But the games with Chapin, first one was in overtime. Chapin ran away. Andrus had their chances there, and then this last one was a 5-point loss from Andrus. So could have gone either way in those games.
And it's not even going to be. I think Burgess is second in that district.
They split, so it's probably because Burgess hasn't played Chapin yet.
Yeah.
So Andrus and Burgess split, so we'll see how that.
So Burgess is 5-2. Andrus is 4-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got 2-5A, where we all missed the boat on this one. We all totally missed the boat on this one. I think you and Parker picked El Dorado. We all picked, it was like El Dorado or Bel Air. And none of us were right, because America's has been, once they got into district play, it was like a
Turned up, yeah.
switch flipped. Coach Brooks has been doing a phenomenal job. I think they're 9-0 in district play.
Yeah, I think I had America's second.
Yeah.
From what I'm remembering. But it is surprising that they're taking that district.
Yeah, no, I thought this was going to be El Dorado's year.
Absolutely. I think they have more talent than America's, but you can't ever count out Coach Brooks.
But now I do say that El Dorado's 9-1, America's 9-0, and I think they got to play each other one more time.
I believe so.
If I'm not mistaken, I think they got one more game against each other.
So that one also up for grabs.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah, America's has Hanks, Delvalle, and then they play El Dorado last game of the season. And El Dorado has Delvalle, then America's. So that game's going to be for the district championship.
District.
Well, America's outright, or they're going to split it.
Yeah, same kind of scenario that we've been seeing across the board.
And then finally you got 168, where you picked Eastlake. Me and Parker picked Franklin. I should have known when he picked Franklin. I was doomed.
Okay.
I was doomed. When he agreed with me, I should have known I was doomed. No, I mean, the wheels kind of fell off of Franklin.
Yeah, I'm not. I think their guard play caught up to them. We talked about lack of depth at the wing and a second guard after Jones, and I think that really just caught up to them.
I think you're gonna be really, really low.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, I think it was just the wing play, the lack of wing play, lack of like a second established guard.
Yeah.
That caught up to them, and I think teams also game plan around Brack and Gaitan.
Well,
and the size.
Now, I saw them play a couple of times, and the one glaring thing to me from that team was they did not force feed the ball inside. Gaitan is a big boy, 6'6", and you got to force feed the ball in there to him and play inside out.
Absolutely.
And with Brack being 6'5", but they played outside in, which was a shock to me. I get it though, you had those senior guards, but man, there's not a lot of people gonna be able to match his size.
Yeah, I think another aspect is he's young, he's a sophomore, right?
Junior.
He's a junior.
Yeah.
I think at times he just didn't enforce his will in the game sometimes. I think that's something that he'll have to learn for next year. Is he's going to need to be more aggressive.
He almost got to demand the ball.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
One of the things that you teach guards is the big don't put his hand up, you don't throw him the ball.
Yeah.
So if you're not asking for it, you're not getting it. So I get why the guards weren't giving the ball in there, but man, there's a golden opportunity there.
I think the expectation also with Franklin is you expected a big step up from him and from some of the other guys that it came early, but once district got here, I feel like teams game plan and they watch film and they plan more around these teams, so there's less surprises. That there's not going to be any surprises on the other end,
Definitely. So that's our kind of our wrap up on our predictions and where they stand. So, I mean, all in all, we weren't too far off. Other than we just totally missed in 1-4A girls.
Tough to handicap, but yeah.
I think outside of that, we were pretty much spot on, man. Pretty much spot on. So now the fun part, right? So on what day was it? Saturday. We started sending out invites for the Borderland All-Star Showcase. And what we wanted to do was take the time during this show and acknowledge those students who were selected, and to let other students know that, there's going to be some alternates that are going to get reached out to. And so just be ready is all I can say. Same thing happened last year. We wound up picking up 4 or 5 alternates, but definitely looking forward to that event. You got something you want to say, Parker? You look like you want to say something.
No, I'm good. just congratulations to all the nominees and good season.
Definitely. Let me pull this list up. With us having to do this remote and everything, it kind of took away some of the stuff we wanted to do. So I apologize, but I will post this list once this is over as well on social media. I've went through, so a lot of these contacts I've done through DMs on X, right? I started looking at Instagram for the ones we hadn't contacted. Like I said, once this is over, I'll have you guys, because I'm sure you guys have a lot of those kids on X. Because man, if I only could give you guys one piece of advice when you build these social media accounts, use your name. Use your name, because us old people have short attention spans, and we really don't really want to go through looking through 18 different names to find one. Use your name. Don't use no pseudonym. Don't use no nickname. Use your name, and put your high school and all that on there so that they know it's you. And use a decent picture. Use a decent picture. All right, here we go. Is this it? Yes. All right. So starting from the top, and you know what I didn't put in here? I did not put in here the senior boys. So I apologize about the senior boys. I didn't put them in here. But starting with the girls, so the Rising Stars girls had Allison Dello, Ava Diaz, Alyssa Morales, is it Lyra? Liara Wilkes, Abigail Garduna, Maya Delgado, Layla Guzman, Sarai Duncan, Isabel Lee, Emma Guevara, Melody Castro, Danica Cifuentes, Castro Kaylee, and I think it might be flipped. I don't know. Could be Kaylee Castro. Dyslexia might kick in sometimes. Angela Quinos? Quinos. Quinos. Okay. See, that's what. See. Melanie Ariaga. A-R. Yeah, there you go. Help your boy out. Emery Puga. Haley Enriquez. Giselle Villarreal. Is that how you actually pronounce that?
It's Villarreal.
See, I can't roll the R's like that, bro. I can't roll the R's. My tongue won't roll like that. Paola Gutierrez. Annika Ruda. Alyssa Munoz. Jenny Torres. Aaliyah Russell. Janaya Monres. Ariana Metler. And Liani Ramos. So those are the rising stars for this year's showcase invitations. I think I may have sent out. Because it's a lot of 29s, 28s. So their parents might not even let them get social media yet, right? And that's the other reason why. And so I will send some of these out to the coaches as well. But if you see this, hear this, let these student athletes know that they were selected and that, they need to go and register to be a participant in the showcase. Cutoff is February 15th. Uniform price, I can't control it. It went up to $65. It is what it is. We don't make nothing off those uniforms.
Right.
But it takes anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks for them to come back. And so the order goes in on February 16th. And after that, I can't really make any changes to that. So not a lot of last minute time for that. So we've got about a week to get these done. And then we get to the girls senior showcase. Invitations for Kylie Marquez, Jocelyn Custard, Jaden Herrera, Abigail Ortega, Victoria Duran, Natalia Salas, Gianna Gully, Jaden Ramirez, Mia Hairston, Jayana Rascone. I should have had you sit over here and do these. Andrea Caballero.
Caballero.
Oh, man. Hannah Hicks, Jaslyn Barciaga, Jaslyn Hernandez, Nikki Davila. I should know that. We have to say her name every week. Kaylin Medrano, Elise Alva, Nasay Atkins, Daniela Escobedo, Olivia Damos, Destiny Quintana, Sierra Acosta, Gabby Flores, Jimena Robles, Jada Martin Lewis, and Kyla Winfield. So those are the selections that have gone out and will go out for the Girls Senior Showcase. Now, the dates. Parker, you know what the dates are for the showcase? No?
Give me a second, I'll tell you.
It's the 24th and 25th of March.
Yes.
So the Rising Stars boys and girls will be on the 24th, and the Senior Showcase will be on the 25th. We're hosting this year. The YMCA came on as a sponsor, and so we are actually going to host the event at the YMCA at the Snow Complex.
Clarification for those watching, Steve. Those lists that we're announcing, do those include the alternates?
No.
Okay.
They do not. So there's 26 Rising Star girls, 26 senior girls. There's 24 Rising Star boys, and I owe y'all the senior list. I apologize. I was trying to bring it up on my iPad, but I might have it on my phone.
Is that the same list you emailed me? Or did it change?
It is. It's the same list I emailed you.
Let me
That's
see if
true.
I can pull it up.
While you're doing that, I'll do the Rising Stars for the boys' Rising Stars. Got Joaquin Galinar, Aviel Lava, Jacob Villalobos, Caleb Gutierrez, Sebastian Martinez, Jaden Escobar, Angel Dominguez, Santiago Guyton, Donovan Martinez, Santiago Armenta, Derek Hernandez, Doris Goss, Ethan Friday. I gotta stop right there for a second. Dude, that name sounds like a 1970s character, like from Metal Jacket or something.
Talking about Ethan Friday?
Ethan Friday, yes.
He's a good player, too.
Yeah, that young man is really good. Prince Reeves, Jayden Quezada, Gabriel Rincon, Antoine Goldsmith, Torreno Johnson Jr., Justin Herrera, Elijah Hairston, Kobe Helpley, Alan Valenzuela, Santiago Guyton, and Julian Falk Ramirez. So that is the Rising Stars showcase. Oh, go ahead, man.
Oh, you want me to read them?
Yeah, you can read them. That's fine.
At the bottom, is that one, at the very bottom, the last one? Do I read that?
That is the last one.
Okay.
I think I may have added one to that, but like I said, we'll put the list out. I'll put the whole list out for each one and post it. Before you go, so if you've gotten an invite, well, a friend request from FSEN, Fieldhouse Sports Entertainment Network, if you accept it, then I can send you the invite on Twitter. That's on X. And then, like I said, you'll probably get an invite. You'll get an invite. Are you going to use the Borderland?
Yeah, through Borderland Sports, Instagram or Twitter, X. Yeah, I think we've got a lot of you guys on Instagram, so that'll probably be our best way.
Yeah.
But yeah, just keep an eye out for any messages. We're gonna kind of be cross-referencing the ones.
Yeah,
that have
I'll
already
send you the one I
responded.
already did and who's already responded. And so we should get that out today and tomorrow and get everybody invited so you got time to decide whether you want to participate and whatnot. Now, I want to say this for the seniors because I had a couple that reached out and was like, oh, man, I can't do it because I've got a state for whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go do your state event, y'all. This is a great honor, but that is also an honor. To be good at multiple things is not so don't feel bad. Just let us know you can't participate so that we can get an alternate. But go be great. Go be great, people. Go ahead.
Thank you, Steve. So for the senior boys, we've got Jacob Perez out of Hanks, Matthew Portillo out of Clint, Anthony Rubio, Braden Quigley, Johan Camacho, Devin Gonzalez, Richard Arriaga, Josh Pichardo, Hayden Brack, Giovanni Ortiz, Gio Rodriguez, Jacob Garcia, Diego Macias, Matthew Salcedo, Zeke Torres, Alex Bermudez, Keyshawn Lawrence, Ethan Salinas, Bryson Flood, Adrian Rodriguez, Tanner Jones, Antonio Moreno, Martin Soria, and Justin Williams.
Now, like we said, we're going to put this whole list out for each one here in the next, before 9 o'clock p.m. local time. It'll get put out. And like I said, the cutoff, we had to make the cutoff February 15th. $65 for the jersey, the uniform, that's the only cost. And once that's done, you're locked in. I want to reiterate this. I did it last year. Nobody wanted to listen. So I'm going to reiterate this, and I need you to, you can co-sign this one for me. The shorts are a little bit small. So when you're putting in your registration, I would almost go 2 sizes bigger than what you normally wear. Some of the shorts came out small, and you can't send them back at that point.
Right.
It's too late. And so you'd rather have them a little bit bigger than too small. I say 1 size on the form, but I wouldn't roll the dice. I'd go 2. But that's just, I'm just putting that out there as you're doing this and filling out your request. I would look at 2 sizes up. I'm not sure what their sizing chart was, but some of those shorts were really small last year. Anything you want to say, Mr. Parker, before we wrap this up? You've been quiet.
We want to say congratulations to all the players that were nominated. Once again, those dates are March the 24th to the 25th. Rising Stars will be the 24th, and the seniors will be on the 25th. Once again, the deadline for registration is the 15th. So reach out. We're proud to have you aboard.
Got anything?
No, just congratulations to all the participants, and just please get back to us because if not, we can reach out to alternates.
Yeah.
So definitely important just to reach back to us if you guys see it. If you can't, don't feel bad. Just let us know. Tell us that you can't. No hard feelings. We'll ask an alternate.
Yeah, definitely. Well, folks, that's going to wrap this up tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, we'll post this on socials later tonight, share it in as many groups as we can. Like I said, we want to make sure that these student athletes get the recognition that they deserve and kind of go from there. But that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in, and be blessed.
Thank you, guys.
Blessings.